Hi guys, Natasha with the Day with Ethel vlog. So when Grayson offered an arc up for Crazy Sexy Love, it's the Dirty Dicks Book 1 series, I kind of went in blind, and everyone said this is a Western romance and about a bull rider. And for me, full disclosure, my family was in that industry and kind of has retired from it, so I grew up in that lifestyle. I grew up in the rodeo arenas, the cattle show arenas, and we still run cattle. So for me, I wanted to make sure that this Western kind of romance really was Western. And as I read it, I fell freaking in love with Rhett. Because Rhett is truly what a PBR bull rider would do in his instance. It's always about that next bull, about that next paycheck, until an injury can completely shatter you. And that injury doesn't just affect the bull rider, it affects everybody that they're around. It affects the family. It affects their money making, because sometimes these guys live paycheck to paycheck. But Rhett is a good man. He has a good soul, but he hasn't wanted to go home in a long time because of something that's there that he's heartbroken and he's shattered about, until he gets into this wreck, this bull riding wreck, that he has to go home, and his twin brother has convinced him that he needs to come home and heal. He just wasn't ready for Haven, Texas. But when he saw the person that he loved the most, Monroe, was taking care of his dogs, or like his children, things started to fall into place. The love that these two had years ago never left. It's a story that they both have to tell of their what to choose and what to leave. And that's what I loved about Monroe. Monroe thought she was doing right walking away from Rhett years ago, but ultimately it was soul crushing for both. It hurt Rhett passionately, and it really struggled for Monroe, because Monroe needed Rhett at times because of what her father has gone through. He had a stroke, and it completely debilitated him from anything that he used to be doing as the vet. So Monroe was taking care of everything. She was doing everything that any woman would do in the instance that they're in. Take care of the family and take care of the business. But Monroe never took care of herself. Now Rhett's back, and Rhett has seen this, and these two really kind of gained trust again and love that was still there, and they build their bridge back, and they mold it to one of a beautiful story that unfolded in this every chapter and every page, because you can really see Rhett never gave up on Monroe. Monroe was just so worried that what she did was right, and then when Rhett finds out what she did, it was really beautiful to see how they both reacted and how they kind of overcome this. And it's one of those things, I just loved how each character developed throughout the story. I loved the passion. I loved everything about it, because if you lived the life and you understood it, this is exactly what would happen in the PBR life, the love story, and how it's so important for all of these people involved, how it affects them. And it's beautiful, and I cried and I laughed, and it was just one of those stories that it captured my soul. So amazing job, Grayson. I cannot wait for book 2, but I think Rhett and Monroe will always be have a little piece of my heart and soul, because I connected with both of them because of the way that Monroe is passionate about her animals and the shelter, and excuse my lab, she thinks she should be in this, and just the way that everybody just thought of each other but never themselves, and you don't see that a lot today. And I think that's why Rhett and Monroe just really I fell in love with. So guys, it's in the links. Talk to you later.